Manchester United 1, Brighton home Albion 3. A day to forget for all the Manchester United fans as Brighton rolled over Manchester United with a enormous victory, a day where Amorim start asking questions of his team and maybe start changing his stubborn style of play, where he needs to start grinding out some results as he's still 13th in the Premier League table. Let's break the game and see how it went. Before we proceed, your brother is on the road for 100 subscriber. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and help your brother reach that milestone. Amorim started the match with blessing from none other than Sir Alex Ferguson, the greatest Premier League manager ever. But he was in the stands, but this game would have certainly disappointed him the most as Brighton take the lead in the fifth minute of the game from a beautiful run from Mitoma, where he passes the ball and Mite is the one who finishes off the goal, which gives Brighton a lead in the fifth minute of the game. Now, there were a lot of questions and a lot of defensive errors where you see that the ball is played from the back, the cross is long for Mitoma, and Mazraoui is the one who is closest to it. But he completely misses Mitoma, where he's not able to track him back, and in just a fraction of seconds, the concentration is lost. Mitoma is there to capitalize on it, and he runs with the ball, drives towards the goal, and just puts his ball in, and the goal is there for Brighton. But in the 23rd minute of the game, Manchester United come back and get their equalizer from the spot from Bruno Fernandes. But the equalizer and the whole penalty decision, I think the penalty was fair. It was a penalty, absolutely. There were a lot of questions on the internet where some of the people were questioning that it should not be a penalty, it's a soft. But for me, he completely fouls Sirski and it's a penalty for sure. But there is one thing that is important to note here. Brighton's keeper, even though he makes this kind of mistake earlier in the game, he still continues to play from the back, which puts the Brighton defender under pressure. He passes the ball, and it is Ahmad on the left side of the screen. If Ahmad puts pressure on the defender, where tries to disrupt the play before the defender gets the ball, he puts in a pass, and the pass goes to Zerki, where he's trying to control it, tries to take a shot, but then he is fouled by the Brighton's player, and then the referee gives a penalty, and Bruno Fernandes scores from the spot. After the penalty, I thought that Manchester United will start to gain a bit of momentum, try to dominate the game more, but they were flat. They were not able to control the position or to create chance. I thought things will start to change in the second half. Maybe Amorim will try to change something and then play will come from. But the second half, Brighton started strongly. They were the one who were creating better chance. And it was this decision where the goal was in, but during that process where the goal went in, there was a foul on Diego Dallo. It was checked by the VAR. The referee went again. He checked replay and then he said that the goal not be there because it's a foul on Dallo. And Manchester United somehow survived going from one down. Do let me know your thoughts on this because I personally felt that this was a foul for me, even though you can say that it was a bit hard. Maybe he was just trying to go for the ball, but he doesn't get the ball here. He completely misses the ball and kicks Dallo's leg, which is a foul fair and square. So I think the goal being disallowed is correct. But do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But just a couple of minutes later, Mitoma is able to give Brighton the lead in the 60th minute of the game. And it is Mazraoui again, where he's unable to mark Mitoma. He makes the cross comes towards the far post. Mitoma makes that run and he's unable to mark him, where Mitoma is quickly reacts to it, makes sure that he taps on the ball and gives Brighton the lead. I personally felt that Mazraoui should have done better here. He should have been a bit closer and he should have been a bit stronger on Mitoma, trying to make sure that he doesn't get the foot on the ball because it was very close and he just tries to take a foot in and it goes behind Onana. Where Onana, I think maybe he could have maybe done a bit better, but it's not his fault. It's Mazraoui fault here, where he should be a bit stronger on Mitoma. And in this image, you can see that Onana is trying to disrupt the Brighton's corner while stamping on one of the defenders of Brighton. That if it was not noticed and the player did went down, but the referee asked him that, "Hey, get up, just get on with the game." But it was something funny to see Onana doing, where he was trying to get close to Onana, trying to disrupt the play, but Onana stamped on his feet just to make sure that he caused chaos from his side as well. And in the 76th minute of the game, Onana does an oh no, an absolute howler, a horrible mistake which costs the game for United. You see, the cross is put in by one of the Brighton's player, and the cross doesn't have anybody actually aiming at. So Onana should be able to collect it. Onana does come out to collect it. You see, there is one player from Brighton and three players from Manchester United, and the keeper for Manchester United, Onana. Onana comes out, he tries to collect it, but somehow he is unable to collect it. He fluffs the ball, and Brighton's player Rutter is quickly able to react to it, where he tries to get the ball, goes past Onana, and finish it off in style, giving Brighton their third in the 76th minute. I think it is high time that Manchester United and Amorim starting Bandir instead of Onana. We have seen a lot of games and a lot of goals that Onana have conceded that he should have not. I'm not saying that it's totally the game's fault on Onana that they have lost the game. They were already 2-1 down. But any hopes of them coming back for an equalizer, I think this goal just ends that, because Manchester United were not playing well, and maybe a goal could have helped them get a point out of it, but this one just ends it for them. Do let me know what you think about Onana. Do you really think that Onana should be starting the next game, or Bayandil should get his chance? The game ended with 3-1 at the full time, and Onana, along with all the Manchester United fans, along with the manager, they had their heads down. And this is something now Amorim needs to fix, because he has just had 3 wins out of 12 Premier League games, with 2 of them single-handedly being won by Ahmad, one against Southampton, once against City, and one was a win that they got against Everton. They really need to start grinding out some good results in order to just come up the ladder of the Premier League table. In terms of play ratings, for me, Onana gets a 4. He was a mistake for the second goal. I think he should have done better, and the third goal is totally on him. In terms of the defenders, Dillit gets 6.5, Harry Maguire gets close to a 6. I think Euro also gets 6. It was not as bad as he was playing in Southampton, where he was on his toes the whole game. Mazraoui, I think he's fault for both of these goals as well, for the first one and for the second one. He should have marked Mitoma a bit better. So for me, it's a 4 for Mazraoui. Ugarte, I think he was trying to disrupt play, but United didn't really had the control of the ball. They were not able to dominate it. And so even though he was winning the balls back, it was not helping Manchester United in any way. So a standard 6 for him. Kobe Mainu, I really want to see him do better. I see that there is a lot of potential in him, but it's just somehow not coming up. So an average performance 5. Diego Dallo, I think it's time that I don't know why there are no rumors of moving in Dallo. I think 5. Bruno Fernandes, I think he took the penalty well. He was able to create some chances. He was the only one who was trying to do something apart from Ahmad. So I think a 7 for him. Ahmad, I think he was standard in terms of his defensive duties, in terms of his attacking prowess. He was exceptional. So I think the best player for Manchester United on the pitch, 7.5. And Zersky, I think he started the game this time instead of Højlund. And I think he did better in terms where he's able to link up the play better. Højlund is unable to control the ball or link up the play. Whereas Zersky, even though he doesn't have the pace, the linking is far better than Højlund. So I think he gets a 6.5 for me. In terms of the match stats, United had 51% possession to Brighton's 49, 1.41 xG to Brighton's 1.98. And this is something that is alarming. You're playing at Old Trafford, you have almost your whole squad. There is not like you have plenty of injuries, you're not coping up with things like that. And you just had one shot on target, one big chances created to Brighton's 4, total of 10 shot, Brighton 6, corner kicks 4 is fouls 13 to 12, passes 454, 34, tackles 18 to 21, free kicks 11 to 13, and yellow cards 3. But the most alarming thing is you're playing at home and you're unable to take a shot on target. And with that, the video is then and there. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What should Amorim change? Does he really need a lot of new players, or he can really change something in his playing style or within the team to at least start grinding out some results? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do let me know your thoughts. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.